every single player there knows what's riding on. It's the reputation and potentially the biggest tournament of their life for getting Call of Duty just for 1 second. We are trying to get into a game as quick as possible for you guys so that we can get something up on the stream, and we do have the invites now. So far, just to give you a bit of a recap, we've seen DB advancing and pretty much establishing themselves as one of the most consistently top performing teams of this second leg, so to speak. And we're going to be jumping into another game here, and it looks like they're starting this straight up on Domination Strike Zone. So we're going to find out which teams are going to be playing here and just get casting straight over it.
Yeah, they can do. If you guys want to interact with Gfinity in any way, you can, of course, hit them up at Gfinity on Twitter. The Facebook is Gfinity UK. The YouTube, if you fancy watching some VODs, all the content we put out is Gfinity TV. And, of course, the website, gfinity.net.
All right, well, here we go. Let's get straight on board with one of these teams now and see what they're able to do here. It is going to be Domination, and it is going to be on Strike Zone. And we are going to see what we can do as Oracle Esports are going up against Broken Controller.
Let's see, as we do jump on board now, the game should start any second now. And we're going to go on board with AZ straight away. I hope that's his name. And now it does seem like he's going to go straight mid.
Here we go. So making this big push towards B. Got to breach into the bar, and obviously, like a lot of other Domination maps, B is the focal point. If you can control that, you can try and get your spawn flag fairly easily, and it has gone into enemy control at the moment.
They're trying to do that there. Sam does actually get taken down, not able to pull that one off, as we're now going to continue. They have got 2 points to 1 though, and they are now going to slowly pull into the lead. And
it is just an update there. We Going LA versus Broken Controller that are playing on your screens now. So we will, of course, just try and get an update as to who is playing in either of those squads as we continue this game. Currently watching VKZ AZ spinning around and spraying, hoping he can pick someone up. Doesn't manage to get the kill around statue there and is going to go down.
Yeah, Flashy now going to try and take A away. He has support of a teammate. You can see there's a battle actually going up C. Let's jump on board. It is going to be AZ. He's watching. He knows there's somebody here, sees him. Easy pick for him there. His teammates trying to do it, but they're actually going to lose A. As he won that battle there, his teammates did not hold it down, as he's going to get taken down at the same time. And you know what? Both these teams very easily matched. They're kind of trading, Rel.
Yeah, and it's just exactly like you're saying. I mean, the points are fairly even on Domination. A has been neutralized, so it's just 1 point per team every 5 seconds here. And both of them pushing for A now. Even the team that secured C is kind of coming a little bit distant to B and just going for that A flag.
Yeah, Sam now going to try and take it, but B is being taken as well. He's hesitant. He doesn't know what to do here. Situation changing so regularly, but picks up that kill. Can he pick up the second? No, he gets taken down as well. Like I said, both teams here they're going at it tooth and nail. They can't really separate themselves.
All right, and as we see VKZ going down there once again, trying to get onto that C flag. It seems that that's where a lot of the contesting is going. A and B seem to be remaining in control of the original teams that have picked them up. VKV is actually just sitting down, making sure that no one can recapture that though.
Yeah, he's just kind of floating around the pro shop now, trying to hold it. It looks like he's going to put a push on to see. They are taking B. They've neutralized it at the very least. Is he going to try and sit around? He's going to pick up this kill. He should give him a little bit of breathing room to at least neutralize this bad boy. And he's just waiting. He's looking for a player to come take him on. He gets shots on. He's still holding it. Has been neutralized. No capture for AZ.
All right, now on board with Flashy for Broken Controllers. Flashy just holding the B bar, manages to get that flag along with one of his teammates, does pick up a kill in toilets, but is going to get shut down, and now B is vulnerable to the enemy team.
Is, however, Sam coming to back them up there. They don't want to let this go. They're going to just try and hold down the We Going LA team. And now Sam just kind of around the corner. He's going to see him. Does manage to pick up that kill as well. And B now locked down once again, but they are losing A. They're going to trade for C. Interesting thing about this map, Ro, is the only one where the points are in a triangle and not a line. So you kind of see these two teams, they always kind of like... Basically, you chase each other around the map. That's what you do. You're like, if you're going to A, they're going to go C or B, and you kind of just constantly chasing your own tail because you can't lock down half the map unless you manage to pin them in somewhere. Exactly.
So it's just constant rotation, really. I mean, B, once again, tends to be the focal point, but isn't as essential as a map such as Octane.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Octane could be just horrible to try and get that middle point. This one, it's just like any other point. A is difficult. C has its own problems, but both teams still trading against each other. Look how close this score is, 48-46, Rel.
Yeah, and just to clarify, we are currently watching the Broken Controllers team here, still on board with Flashy, who is trying to secure A, doesn't manage to get it, but has neutralized it. That is once again being taken by his teammate, and now the battle going on over A. Just like you're saying, it's like a triangle. They just keep switching which flag they're fighting over.
So now it's all tied up now, 52-52. He's trying to get that kill, doesn't manage to get it. AZ now trying to push forward. He gets taken down as well. There we go. They got all 4 down. This could be an opportunity to pull ahead. They're going for the triple cap. Can they manage to pull this one off? And finally, some team get a commanding lead.
Okay, Scuffer now leaping onto that flag. Very, very little between these guys.
Good spawn by them.
Yep, and it's going to really help them out as that B flag is now going to go into broken controller control.
There you go. It's now been neutralised as both teams fight over it once again. AZ trying to go down. He doesn't manage to pick up that kill either. Even with that triple cap almost in effect, there hasn't really been a difference here. As now broken controllers trail 67 to 58.
Okay, and flashing now, trying to take this flag here at the C spot. Got someone to support him as well on C stairs, but is going to get shut down.
Teammate did not help him get that quick enough, and it has been neutralised. Means they have to fight over it all over again. Shots going down. I think you're going to see this WeGo LA team actually trying to push towards A. Flashy throwing the nades in for the same reason. Still doesn't win the gunfight. He's going to go down, and it does seem like WeGo LA will have the advantage going into the second half. It's 73 to 63 at the moment, with only a few more points to be added.
Right, well, that's looking like it's going to be it. If we just bring up the scoreboard and see what is going on for these guys. That's very impressive from some of these guys.
7 captures, 18 and 11. That's more than impressive. Maybe the reason that they're 12 points ahead.
Okay, well, just looking at the other guys here, seeing how each individual player performed. And, you know, it's been very close between these two teams, as we say. In terms of kill-death ratios, not really that much in it. Drains are obviously probably standing out the most for me between those two teams.
Yeah, I completely agree with that there, and it just seemed to be that triple cap. They just got in the lead, and they managed to just keep it kind of tickling over. But that could have been anyone's all the way up to the end of it, Rel. You know, they were chasing each other, they were concentrating points. It was even for pretty much the entire game. Going into the second half, that 12 points might actually be the difference, because I can't see it being any different.
Nope. Well, let's see if they're able to fight back and get into this as we get straight onto the second side of the game. Started up absolutely straight away, and we're going to see what we can do. I mean, I did quite like some of the plays that I was seeing from AZ, so if we can watch him from the start, that would be quite good. Okay. Although we want to see the other team, of course. Getting a bit carried away there. Let's go on board with the other team.
Okay, let's jump on board. And now it will be the WeGoing LA team that we are going to watch. And you know what, we have to kind of go on board with Drains, I think, there. I know you want to go on board with AZ, but since he's on the other team, I think we'll give this team a little bit of showtime. And we're currently on board with King Lemon 93.
Okay, so here we go. Interesting gamer tag.
Well, there must obviously be a lot of King Lemons.
And Drainser as well, going towards this A flag. Going to secure it with one of his teammates now to go to it, making sure that they get that as quick as possible. And we can see that there's been a push to C as well, but that's going to get thwarted almost immediately.
It is now. Here comes the B. He's going to go in alone. There's definitely a player in there. There's probably 2. He doesn't manage to get it, though, as it does mean broken controls take it straight of all. Now on board with Savage. He's trying to put a shot down. He gets that one as well. They don't have the advantage here straight away, but he is going to try and rotate.
Savage now trying to clean up, does manage to pick up another kill, and now C is most likely going to fall into their control. Oh, AZ.
Savage.
AZ was lurking at the top, trying to do something, but it doesn't really matter all that much. Savage is going to take the flag.
What fantastic play by him there, getting around, getting the 2-piece on the actual flag, and now he has given the advantage back in the hands of WeGoing LA. And it does look like they're going for this common tactic of pinning the enemy team into B. However, somebody has slipped the net and going on to C. It is now neutralised. This will be a weakness in the setup of the WeGoing LA team. Can they manage to get this one back and then close the net once again? But no, they're actually going for the triple cap, Rel. Well,
this is very ambitious, and it could cost them, or it could really, really pay off. We can see B has been taken, but A is lost.
Here's Lemon trying to hold that one down, and he managed to hold down B by himself against 2. Savage picking up another 2. Bag now moving in. They are being aggressive here for the 3rd point. They're not even worried about locking this team, and they're just constantly pushing them.
There we go with Thinkable Bag 41. Doesn't look like that gamer tag's been adjusted since it was initially first set, but isn't going to affect his gameplay at all, as he does pick up a kill and get straight onto that A flag, trying to neutralise it and then eventually take it if he can hold on to it all by himself.
It is now. He's just should be able to catch that, as I was about to say. And now moving back out once again, they have just kind of, you can kind of tell they're just slightly better. There's a very little difference. They're just able to hold slightly better. Bag no going in. He knows there's 2. He picks up 1. Can he get the 2nd? No, he gets taken down. There was reinforcements in the B area, but now Lemon is trading points once again. He's going to do this one. Knife out, doesn't get him. Savage picks up 2 though, and it's all kicking off as both teams go at it fast and furious.
Yep, and there's only 10 points between them, as both of these flags now going to switch control. C is going to go into WeGoing LA's favour as Drainser does lock that down.
Drains are trying to put their thing in. Lemon doing fantastic work as well. Drains picks up that kill. Lemon gets the third. Let's jump on board with that man. Where was he just then to get that as he does go down? So I switch to him. So does another member now. Savage once again. He's going to go. He gets taken down as here come broken controllers. They're going to try and rotate towards A, but they're getting pushed at C2.
Well, we go in LA. King Lemon getting shut down at C. A lot of fighting going around this C flag, and we can see that B is actually switching control now as it is being taken by the We Go in LA team.
It is, however, C falling in control of broken controllers. It is really both teams kind of just chasing each other, trying to get a setup. Neither really able to do it. Like I said, it is just We Going LA that have the very slight advantage.
Thinkable Bag 41 now moving in on that B flag. Got to be careful, as there is more than likely someone waiting just around the corner. There's actually two people lining wait for him. Savage does pick up one, trying to find the second, and he's going to pick up the kill in kitchen and get straight on that flag.
He's going to get it. He doesn't really have the reinforcements he needs at the moment. Here comes somebody to help him, though. It looks like he's going to be able to hold it down, and he should just be able to do that. Look at them all spawning in B. They're going to have to rotate back as A is actually going to be taken, and they are being pushed. However, there was a player there holding it down. Savage now going to reinforce. Gets that kill as well. Can he make the next one on the flag? No, gets taken down.
It is now up to King Lemon to do something here because they are 2 flags down. They do have that B flag. Whilst that's great because it's a central point in this map, it also makes it very difficult because you can really get spawn trapped in that bar.
You certainly can. It's one of the only places on this map that is very difficult to break out of. If the other team sets up, they can just hold the entrances and force you in there, keeping 2 points to themselves. Thinkable Bag trying to get that kill, does actually get it as I just switch away. Savage just holding it down as well, and it now seems to get a commanding lead. It's only 12 points ahead again with a minute to go.
Yeah, but the difference here is this is a 3 cap, and those points are going to rocket up very soon as Broken Controller are securing nothing. We Go in LA are going to storm ahead in this final minute.
They are. Savage once again just holding down C, making sure, and he doesn't know somebody's there. Comes around the corner, does get taken down by Flashy, not able to hold that one, and they're just fighting to the now. And look at the difference now. The difference is not 12 points as it once was, it's 20. They've doubled their difference just with that quick 3 cap.
Yeah, it's a very significant storming lead here, and I don't think it's something that Broken Controller would be able to come back from. Thinkable Bag just trying to reclaim C as it did fall into the enemy control, but in the last 20 seconds, it's looking like it's mathematically impossible for Broken Controller to get back into this as We Go in LA will take round 1.
Well, Savage as he picks up another 2, and you can see there on the scoreboard. Is he going to get that one as well? He is! He's now 23 and 12 with 5 captures, doing serious work. They are 20 points ahead. It will tick over once more. But there we go, 20 points. That is 32 points in the lead. We Go LA win the domination. And you know what? I said it was a difference. It's just a slight difference. They were just an inch better everywhere. Yeah, and it's exactly that. It wasn't just a very close game, the very dying moments. Just overall throughout that, there was just that little edge that they had over Broken Controller. It just seemed like there was nothing they could do to bring that back. Yeah, I kind of agree with you. It just seemed like 2-3 pieces were being picked up. I mean, Savage did a lot of them himself. Yes. He was really slaying them down, and you kept seeing it 2-piece after 2-piece. And I said the difference is very, very small, but over that 5 minutes, he's just sort of gained a little bit everywhere here and there. I mean, there were occasional points like you saw where, you know what, it's even difficult to find out what was going on as one team was taking it and the other team was taking it. I mean, at some point, I swear there was a fight at all 3 points at one plate. People were trading fire. Yeah, and Savage, as you say, 23 kills and only 12 deaths. Pretty much double positive there on his kill-to-death ratio, but also with 5 captures under his belt, which was more than anybody else in that game. Really played well for his team there and has allowed them to take that first round in this best-of-5 series. He certainly has. Now, we will join you for the second map, the Search and Destroy, very, very soon. Don't go anywhere.
Hello and welcome back to the Gfinity Studios, where myself and Brycey are taking you through the second leg of the UK and Ireland qualifiers here, where they are looking for that ultimate prize at a shot of a $1 million pot in LA. We are going through what is essentially the 9th to 16th teams that would be going into the leagues.
Yeah, it's kind of how it worked out. We were talking about this a little bit earlier. Anybody who was kind of seeded in the top 10 realistically had a very good chance of getting through last time, and they have, in essence. That's kind of how it all worked out. I believe everybody. So it was read. Everybody who qualified last week was at least top 12.
Yeah, I mean, and this is what we've been saying throughout, really. We expect those teams that qualified in the first weekend to probably progress further in this tournament and get to those final stages where where it essentially comes down to one game or one series of Call of Duty as to who will go to LA. But these are kind of the underdogs. These are the dark horses, and we might see a few surprises.
Story.
Well, that's exactly it, and everybody does love an underdog story as well. So we're going to go straight into the Search and Destroy on Freight and see what is going to happen between We Going LA and Broken Controller.
Yeah, let's see how this goes down. Now, Freight is, for S&D is one of these maps I actually don't like.
Okay.
And it's not anything wrong with the map or the way to play it. It's just that casting it, for me, it always goes one of two ways.
Okay.
Either they go halfway and they wait for maybe the last 45 seconds, 30 seconds, or they rush the A plant.
Right, okay.
And then occasionally, very, very rarely, will you see a rotate to B.
Well, we will see what happens then. I mean, we're going to start off watching Broken Controller here, who are on the attack, beginning with Scuffer. Let's see what damage he can do. He's not got the bomb in hand, but he's instead leading the charge for his team.
He's just going out now towards the halfway point. He's going to jump on the train. Let's see what he can do. Just trying to get a pick here. First blood on this map, so important. It gives you the license to kind of go where you want.
Yep, and we can see Scuffer there. Was just throwing the frag towards top Owens. Didn't connect with anybody. Still 4 versus 4 as we enter the final minute of this first round. Scuffer just standing strong on the train.
There we go. They managed to get that first pick. That's going to give them license to kind of set up and put the bomb down now. They're just trying to see what they can do. He's seeing someone else. Sam actually picking up a kill as well. Going up top trying to find that player, but he's standing to take that one, but Flashy answers back in kind. It's going to be a 1 versus 3. Let's jump on board with the 1.
Here we go. It's going to be Annex Savage, who had a phenomenal domination game before. If there's anyone that's going to be able to pull this off, it will be Savage.
It will. Let's see what he can do. Moving forward now, he's going to just try and hold it down. Are they going for the B push? They are not there. They must be going B. So he's going to rotate around now. 24 seconds left. He's going to run into somebody, surely. Where are these players? They're playing hide and seek. Well, he does see them. Too late, though, as he's going to get shut down there. And now, first point
does go to Broken Controller. Flashy there with that final kill, taking out Savage. And we can see the thermal scope being utilised there on the Remington. Thermal scope quite popular on this map for Search and Destroy.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of down to the reason that obviously it's a lot easier to see people getting that first pick, especially in places like 3-story, trying to go through the mesh and stuff. It can be difficult to see people.
Yeah. But hey, let's give a bit of coverage here for We Go in LA. Very confident team name. Let's see if they can actually live up to their expectations here. Savage pushing into red with Drainzer, but he is going to get shut down. Does manage to pick up the kill against Flashy, denying him the 2-piece and keeping his team in this round.
Savage picks up a kill as well, though. This is very aggressive. Don't usually see pushes this aggressive this early on in an S&D. Now they're just trying to see if they can get another pick here. It's 3 versus 2. Can they manage to make maybe another pick before they consider putting that bomb down?
Savage there just peering towards the bottom red area, looking down those stairs, and he's just going to hold fast, not make any big moves. He is close proximity to the A-bomb site where it's going down, and he is going to easily clean up Sam, which is going to mean it's a 1 versus 3 situation for the opposing team.
Jump on board with that 1, see what he can do. It's Scuffer, and he does have a thermal sniper out. Actually deciding to kind of come out now using the pistol. He's going to run into somebody shortly, and he does manage to take down 1 with it. And now he takes the MTAR from him, so he will have a gun for those close-range battles. Can he get this clutch?
Bit more versatility for him there. He's got that long-range thermal sniper. I thought that was a person. It was actually a tactical grenade. Bomb has been planted, though, and he needs to go for this defuse. He's decided to just go straight for it, and he is going to get shut down 1-1 now.
I think I made a new word there, Rel, called dangy.
Dangy. I like it.
Yeah, it's dodgy and dangerous at the same time. But there we go. Lemon kind of had it dialed in. Sprayed him through the sheet metal. And there we go, managed to get that one. It's going to be 1-1 now as We Going LA tie it up with Broken Controllers.
Okay, and let's see what's going to happen on the next attack inside.
We managed to default on it. Fortunately, these 1v3s means we're constantly on the attack.
That was it. I was getting a bit confused myself there, but it is going to be Flashy who we start off with using the Remington? I'm waiting for him to actually bring that gun up, but he does get shut down. Savage takes him out. Throwing too many grenades there for me. I couldn't actually see what he was holding in his hands.
Sam with the sniper just peeking out. He did actually see somebody there, but that person has bugged out, decided to back away. This is not going the usual way. I mean, they are now holding in the mid. This is kind of usually what happens. However, losing it, but there we go. Gets taken down by Drainzer. Sam looking for that pick with the sniper rifle. Now he does actually see someone around that corner, putting a lot of shots down. He's going to run out of bullets. There's 6 left. Oh! 6 bullets in his gun is just enough for him to take it down. AZ managed to pick up that kill. He gets a... Oh, no, Sam, his teammate, picked that one up.
Yeah, and yeah, you actually thought he went on a bit of a rampage there. Something from nothing, you could say, but he is all on his own, and he needs to do something special if he wants to take this attacking round against the 2 players of We Go in LA.
Yeah, 1 versus 2. Moving around the back now. Well, how can he do this? He needs to be very cautious, but at the same time, he has 23 seconds left to plant this bomb. AZ moving around still, looking there. I think shots were just put on him. He's making a bold move. Is he going to go straight for it now? Looking for it. He does actually put the shots down, but that may have worked to his disadvantages. Now he's going to be known. Does see one. Not able to do it there. If he had waited, there's a possibility he might have slipped through and planted that bomb, but he took the shot. It didn't pay off.
Yeah, very unfortunate for him. So that is going to be 2 rounds in the opposing team's favour. A little bit of a choke, you could say there, as Drainzer does clean things up and get that final kill. 2-1 now in favour of We Go in LA.
Yeah, it is 2-1, and we're going to jump on board with the attacking team once again. Let's see how they're going to play this one. And King Lemon's the man we default onto, running that dual sight.
Okay, and is just flipped up that thermal sight now. Smoke grenades haven't really been used too much in this search and destroy despite the thermal sights. I think it's partly because players are so aware that everyone uses these thermal sights now that there's almost no point.
I completely agree with you there. The only thing you can really do with it is use Inco to stay off of that list, but looking for the pick now. Just trying to make sure they can get a few kills here. It is very hard to kind of plant the bomb. I'm sure he saw somebody there just as he turned away. But his teammate has gone down now, and he's now looking still for this pick. Going to prime this grenade. Doesn't manage to see anyone there, though. Yeah,
grenade went over, didn't connect. Now switching things up to Savage. As we said, he had a brilliant domination game a little bit earlier on. And they are in a better situation with only 1 of the opposing team left alive. Looking pretty good for We Go in LA to take this.
Oh, look at that. All the shots going through. Didn't hit anybody, though. Savage just see somebody else. That muzzle flares. Let him know. However, they are outnumbered. They only have 28 seconds. They don't have the bomb either. And there we go. Flashy actually managed to take him down. He's going to try and take the shots again. Giving himself out there. He's in a 1 versus 3, and he's letting his position be known. He sees someone up top. Loses the gunfight. He goes down 2-2. These 2 teams, I've said it before, I'll say it again, are so close.
Yeah, and it's, you know, the domination game that we saw earlier did, you know, kind of tip noticeably in the favor of We Go in LA, but you know, in terms of individual play style, very evenly matched. So 2-2 now is the search and destroy score. Once again, we'll see what's going on with the attacking side and see what it is that Flashy can do for his team.
Yeah, let's see if they're going to go aggressive. I mean, they haven't played the way I thought they were going to play at the beginning. Usually, as I said, Rel, it can be quite stilted on this map. I've had it before where you're just sitting there for an entire minute and not a single person moves. But here we go, the rotate for B. This doesn't happen very often because you can get trapped in here. He has seen someone at the top. Well, shoots nothing but stares, but finally picks it up with a headshot. And now his teammate's going to try and break out and hold it down. They're going to move. Yeah,
it's always an interesting one going underground because those gates at the top, you obviously have to make a noise to open them, which can signal your position to the other team. But luckily for Flashy and co, those gates had already been opened and it actually worked in his favour.
It did now, Flashy. Just locking it down here. He's waiting for teammate support. You see there's actually a gunfight going on part of the map. I'm trying to find it. It was AZ who was looking.
There we go with that Remington. Just staying back. Does have a trophy system in hand should he choose to use it.
No, it's all gone wrong. How quickly it's all gone wrong. AZ now the last one alive. They had a great start. And then all of a sudden he's got to go and try and look for these players and the bomb. It's a 1 versus 3. And he just sees someone on top there. No, shoots nothing but wood. Teammate clears him up. He wasn't able to get the kill. Just aiming a little bit below him and the cover saved him. And thinkable bag on your kill cam shows you exactly what happened from the other point of view.
Yeah, there we go. It was really unlucky there, you could say, because he was just jumping up, just trying to nick the head of the enemy team, but was unable to do it as the score is now 3-2 in We Go in LA's favour. Bear in mind that they already have 1 round under their belt in this best of 5 series, so they're looking pretty good to actually go ahead and advance.
They are now. King Lemon is the man we're on board with. Like I said, they are 1 up now Can they keep pushing forward? And he's going to get straight into that middle position. Try to pick it up, but very quick there. Scuffer picking up one. Savage picking up one with a grenade as it goes to 3-3 between these two teams. And that kind of changes how it is. You can't look everywhere when you're a player down.
King Lemon now biding his time, just crawling now next to these train tracks. Does have Thinkable Bag by his side to actually exchange kills if things do go wrong. But luckily for him, Thinkable Bag still surviving that gunfight and just staying prone outside red.
He is now Lemon. Just trying to make a peek here. Unfortunately, he's using that. He does manage to make the jump there. I thought he found it, but he comes up top, takes down Flashy. Does manage to make that little hop over. I thought for a second there he was actually going to fail it, but he's got it now. And it looks like they might be going for the A push. Guns going down. Savage gets another kill. Smoke down as well. Let's jump on board with the enemy team. There's only going to be one left. And this is an interesting nade point. Does he hit it?
Yeah. I was going to say, I've not seen that before. If that was to bounce and land on A, that would have been really interesting. He had to be very careful. There was a very narrow window that he could actually throw that grenade through. He didn't want it bouncing back at him, but he is in trouble, all alone with a bomb to defuse.
Here's Scuffer. Oh, good quick scope from him there. Could barely see the player because he does have incog on. Now he's going to look out. He's looking for another one. Is he going to just go for it? Oh, around the corner. Guy was on the floor. And there we go, 4-2 now to We Going LA.
Yeah, and I was thinking to myself, just check the floor next to the bomb. I kind of, that would have been my first move there, but obviously he could have been absolutely anywhere on that map, and, you know, he had to do something, and I think he might have even just gone straight for the defuse.
Yeah, I thought that might be what you're going to. Sometimes they try to throw it off. You're trying to outthink your opponents, and sometimes you're like, if I wait all the way to 7.5, I'm done. If I go early, say, even if you go at 16, obviously they're going to know, but if you go early enough, they're not looking directly at it. Sometimes you can get away with it. We've seen it before. Yeah,
because you just don't expect it. You always expect players to wait until the dying seconds of that bomb timer until they actually go for the defuse. So element of surprise does sometimes pay off. Regardless, Flashy now for We Going for Broken Controller.
He's just trying to look for it. This is the stilted kind of movement I said about Rel. Both teams desperately looking for a pick. The attacking team, unfortunately, getting across that kind of no man's ground in the middle can be a nightmare. Now he's still moving forward. He does have the bomb, so if he goes down here deep in their territory, they're going to have to go get it. He's looking though. He's going to go in the other way.
And it's exactly like you say. He does manage to sneak behind there and pick up a kill, but he has completely separated himself from his team, who are now trying to back him up, which was quite dangerous actually if he did drop that bomb.
He's going right up to the top of the 3-story, just trying to see if he can see anybody here. And he's just playing very, very cautiously. But he has tagged on shots here. He's trying to get away. He is going to. It does mean he's going to have to go for the B rotation.
Yeah, it's actually quite smart that he knows that there's a player.
Fast rotation as well. They're going to have to go quick.
And you can see his teammates are setting up around the B bomb site. He's going to go for the plan now. And this is dangerous because with only 8 seconds left on the clock, there isn't enough time to actually get this land down. This is going to be close.
It'll be very, very close. Unfortunately, we can't see, but he has been massively flashed. And that bomb has been planted. He did get it down with a split second left to go, putting a lot of shots down. Doesn't manage to get a teammate clean to that Savage. And now it's going to be AZ. 1 versus 2, but he's taken down with Savage with the 2-piece. Savage tearing faces. He's 10-4 in this S&D. And it's so close that anything could have happened. But don't care outside. I think he got at least 3 there I saw him get.
I mean, he just went absolutely huge for his team. He was making those important kills. And sure, he didn't get the defuse. Thinkable Bag did take care of that. But that round victory was largely down to Savage.
Yeah, there's a massive difference between 5-2 and 4-3. And it does seem the difference is Savage now. Let's see what they can do on the attack.
All right, well, we've seen quite a bit of King Lemon on his attacking skill, so let's switch things up and get the perspective of a different player. See what Drains is going to be up to here as he goes top crates.
With that festive camo on the MTAR. And you can see here they're going to go for the usual middle, wait for a pick. Oh, but he gets taken down. Unfortunately, Flashy actually decided to come out and take them on a little bit quicker than usual. King Lemon answers back, though, with a grenade. Let's jump on board with somebody else. Thinkable and Savage are both playing passive, so no, back to King Lemon.
Okay, King Lemon now just at the top of those stairs leading to the underground. Needs to be careful of his flank, make sure that nobody has gone around the back of him, but he does seem to be moving up towards the B-bomb. He's not going to be able to make the kill against Sam.
He did get outshot there. He's not going to be happy with that. Now, Savage moving around. Just trying to get it. He's putting shots down through the sheet metal. Still looking for that pick. They don't have the numbers here to really do anything. They are outnumbered 3-2. Savage just trying to hold on here. Just trying to... They need at least another kill rail if they're going to try and make this one. Not a lot of time left either for it.
Yeah, they need to make a move now. The pressure is on because, of course, there is a delay in getting the bomb plant down as well. Thinkable Bag and Savage actually pushing into red together so that they can exchange kills, and this is going to have to be the push on A.
It is. They're going to have to just go for a great shot. Reflexes there by Savage. He's going to move out. If he can make some noise, keep them away from his teammate, they might have a chance. He's going to get one.
Oh, Savage
again.
Oh, Savage!
The guy is a monster at S&D. He had a fantastic time on the Domination, but here is the two-piece to clutch it. And look at that. Nothing but hits as he does take them down.
Savage, that was absolutely brilliant. And he's going to have racked up an incredible score in this search and destroy as well, as the team do become victorious 6-2. 13 kills and only 4 deaths for Savage.
The guy played a phenomenal game of Search and Destroy Rel. He really did it there. And that last kill cam kind of summed it up. The guy doesn't miss. And it seems like that's going to put We Going LA 2-0 up going forward. And
he really does perform well under pressure. I mean, the stakes are high in this tournament, and he's really standing out as an individual player for that team. I would say his teammates are playing the part, definitely, but that domination almost double positive. And there we go on the Search and Destroy with a phenomenal kill-to-death ratio.
It certainly was, and we'll be back with the Blitz map very shortly after this break. Hello and welcome back to the Gfinity coverage of the European qualifiers for the Call of Duty World Championship. I am Brycey and joining me here is Rel.
Yes, and we are midway through a best-of-5 series between We Go in LA and Broken Controller, of which We Go in LA are winning 2-0 in quite convincing fashion thanks to one particular player.
And now the game has started, so we're jumping on board first of all with AZ. Let's see what he can do as he just trying to put some shots down right there. Is managing to get some kills, and he does actually drop as he doesn't get it. And now it's going to be up to Flashy to defend. Yeah,
so currently watching Broken Controller here. Flashy does go down as well. Not the best of starts for them as they're just getting completely overrun, and that is going to be an easy point for We Go in LA.
It certainly is. Flashy is now there trying to defend, but he gets taken down. Savage picking up another kill. Scuffer coming back to defend. He knows there's going to be players here, and he just get it. But Savage again. Eventually, AZ does manage to drop the man who was giving them all kinds of trouble. But that point didn't go in. They managed to get the defend there.
Yeah, very, very impressive play by Savage once again there. Did only secure one capture off the back of that, but as we've said time and time again, Warhawk is one of those Blitz maps where you don't see all that many captures.
Yeah, Flashy did try to be a sneaky beaver then. Didn't manage to get in. But now on board with AZ, who's playing defense. Let's jump on board with someone who's attacking. Flashy once again looks like he's just constantly running forward.
Yeah, and he needs to do that if he wants to try and get his team back in this game, because sure, they're only 1-0 down at the moment, but they're just being suppressed and pushed right back into their own spawn. They just need to break out, and that is exactly what Flashy is doing.
There he goes, he's trying to put it now. Yes, he's just there. Oh, good headshot. Can he get the second one? No, gets taken down from the side. Not able to convert, but there's AZ, and he's going to go in. Oh! Just denied on the cusp of getting in as here come LA again. And they're just trying to turn up the pressure. Yeah, We Go in LA just seem to be overrunning Broken Controller at the moment. Every single push or anything that Broken Controller tries just gets shut down immediately and countered. You know, I'd like to see a bit more aggression from We Go in LA so that they can capitalize on this and maybe get some more captures under the belt. However, they've now been pushed back. It is Broken Controllers who are doing the damage. Can they make this push convert? Flashy going to go around here. Last time this did not go well for him as he is going to get shots put on. He needs his teammates to put pressure on somebody else. He's heavily stunned now. And again, is he going to challenge? No. Taken down without no reply.
Yeah, the grenade doesn't even manage to connect as Thinkable Bag does pick up the kill. VKVAZ almost getting that capture. Once again being denied as he slid towards it. And now we see Broken Controller 2-0 down.
Yeah, they did manage to get another one there. Flashy moving out with him once again. Who is that guy by the flag? It's going to be Scuffer. He's going to go at the top. No, loses the gun battle. Not able to do anything. And you are right, Rel. Every single time they push forward and make a play, they're just being denied.
Yeah, so AZ once again pushing around the back, going for the element of surprise. He's not trying to challenge anyone, and instead he's just going to try and slide in. Finally gets it and does get a point for his team. However, 1 point went in the other team's favour, so it is now 3-1-2 We Go in LA.
It is. AZ still alive. He's going to go for it again. He's being very aggressive, relying on his teammates to hold it down. Not working, though. There's another point. He misses that one as well. He's going to be shut down back to base. 5 seconds left on that respawn as they are all down. Flashing, scuffing up, though. They managed to get the defend before that point can reset.
Yeah, so another point there captured by We Go in LA, making it 4-1. And shots being fired there from Sam, but shaky shooting, I've got to say, so far from what we've seen on Broken Controller. They need to be picking up kills if they want to get the capture points.
They do. Flashy's going to go for once again. It looks like a 3-man defense, 1-man push. He's kind of the strategy they're constantly playing. They've just said to Flashy, keep going forward. But now he's got support. He has a teammate with him. And it looks like now they're going to push together. But he gets taken down. Flashy managed to pick up the kill in reply. Now he's moving forward. Almost gets the turn on, and he does. Now moving. Scuffer is going to come through, but Flashy taken down. Scuffer not picking up in reply as he is going to be in that shop. He gets taken down, but no, Scuffer. He's in there with his teammate. It's now 4-2. It all kicked off there. They managed to get a point back, Rel.
Yeah, and thank goodness for We Go in LA. You know, well, I bet that thank goodness for that actual delay when they capture points of 10 seconds, because pretty much all of Broken Controller had surrounded that capture point there. They have managed to fight them off now, so it's only a 2 capture deficit for Broken Controller. Let's see if We Go in LA can hold on to it.
Flashy tries to go through, doesn't manage to get it shut out of the bar. Now AZ going to try the other route. And you know what, they're kind of pushing 1s and 2s now. He slipped the net a little bit because that player did not see him. Does this mean it should be an open goal? And it does seem like it is. Slides in, but that point was traded. It's going to be 5-3 now. Still 2 points in the lead for We Go LA against Broken Controllers.
Yeah, and they'll be happy to exchange points all day long because they do have that 2 capture advantage at the moment. So they've just got to make sure that every capture that goes against them gets returned right back at them. Flashy doing some defensive work here, only just alive.
Oh, ducking and diving, trying to keep away their challenges, but his teammate actually picked him up. Flashy deciding enough is enough. Back out I go. Let's see if I can get some more points on the board.
Oh, Flashy going down Drug Alley. Biding his time here, advancing slowly, and with 13 seconds left on the clock, he might as well just go for a push now and see if it pays off, but he's just got to charge straight at it.
Certainly his Drains are actually doing good work. 13 and 10 with 2 captures here, and also that is thinkable bag 4, 8 and 5 with 3 captures. And it does seem like they're better. They're just a little bit better.
Yeah, they do seem to have that edge over the opposing team. 5-3 is the final score in that first half of this Blitz. Remember that We Go in LA not only are leading this round, but in this best of 5 series are currently 2-0 up. Things looking really good for them to advance. As we look at the scoreboard there, ooh, 4-12 for Sam. Not the best of games for him, and some positive, consistent scores there for We Go in LA.
Yep, now let's look at We Go LA as we're going to jump on board with them for this half. As King Lemon or Drain, you've got to stay on board with Drains. He's 13 and 10 at the moment, top fragging. Let's see how he plays it.
All right, Drains are advancing into the middle map area. His teammate does get shut down to his right. He goes down as well. This is good work from Broken Controller.
It is Thinkbag actually deciding to just kind of hold it down and be very slow here. He's just holding the flank for his teammate, and he's kind of paid off. He sees one. Missed the first shot. The barrel got in the way just a little bit there. It could have gone horribly wrong. And it looks very similar to what we saw last half. 3 men defending at the moment. And Thinkable Bag is going to go for it, but he gets taken down.
And it is just that 2-point difference now that they're trying to get back. Savage, if he plays anything like he did in the Domination and Search and Destroy, then I'm expecting big things. If we just bring up that scoreboard once more, just see how he's doing this game.
17 and 12.
17 and 12. Very, very good. Again, definitely the standout player for this team for me.
He is, however, he hasn't got any captures yet. I think he's going to try and rectify that. He's waiting for somebody to walk past him.
And he's going to get that, just that, as someone has pushed into American. And now he's going to make a very, very easy kill and try and do the counter by pushing up and securing a capture point for his team.
Can he actually make this? He's going to get another kill here. No! Gets taken down. The cover was too much for Savage to overcome. And now on board with Drains, as you can see, they're all back here. Very low scoring Blitz now.
Yeah, and this is, like I say, what we kind of come to expect with Warhawk. We don't see it advancing as high as we do on maps such as Octane. You know, it's one of those maps that you can quite easily defend the capture points off your spawn. But Lemon looking to change that as he pushes right through the middle, very out in the open, decides wisely to change his mind and go down Drug Alley.
He does. Lemon pushing forward now. Let's see what he can do. They're desperately trying to get some points on the board here. They know that 2 is a great score to have ahead. You can do it. It's easy to keep, because you can trade the entire way through, but it's just not as comfortable as 3. Now Drains are going through here, pre-aiming, just trying to find somebody. He's going to go for it. Is he going to go straight for it? I love this. You always look at it and you're like, it looks clear. Manages to get it, goes through, picks up Scuffer and shuts him down. And now Drains are coming back, picks up the defend kill at the same time. Great work from him. Now 6-3, 3 ahead.
Drains are now back at his home spawn. As you say, that difference isn't just 2 capture points, it is now 3, which is just making it even more difficult for Broken Controller with the reduced time. As we enter pretty much the final half of the second half of this Blitz, Drains are trying to push up, and they're just relentlessly pushing up here. Even though they've got this comfortable lead, they're trying to make sure that they've definitely secured it with more captures.
Drains are pushing forward once again. Here we go. Just see somebody takes a shot, manages to clean that up before the guy can get away, and it looks like he's going to be a battle here. Putting a lot of shots through, gets taken down before he can do anything though. But Thinkable Bag is there to try and put the pressure on as well. It does seem they're constantly going forward now.
There we go. Lemon under pressure. Trying to get the other team under pressure, who are 4 points down at the moment. We can see him just pushing up here and does get shut down straight away. Let's switch onto Drains and see what he can do.
Yeah, he actually drops there, and now we're going to jump on board with Savage. Looks like he might go for it. He does see one. There's going to be a second one round here, and decides to go, but there is a man up the stairs as well. 3-man defense on there working against him, but Flashy takes down Lemon, and that could mean a point in favour of Broken Controller, but Thinkable Bag is there.
He does spot someone behind Van and manages to let his teammate pick up that kill. It was actually Savage who has returned to the defensive point, and we can see Thinkable Bag now opting for a more defensive role with this 4-point lead.
Certainly is, and here we go. He does seem like he's just taking a little bit slower. Doesn't have support of his teammate quite yet. Pre-aiming the entire way, takes another shot, takes that one as well. Man in the middle decides to stop the push before it gets too far. Drains tries to get it there, just chasing him along the wall with his shots. He's going to go down at the same time. This is looking like curtains here for Broken Controllers.
Yeah, Lemon 93 there does manage to pick up a kill, and as you've said before, they're almost just shutting this down now. They're just staying in the positions, pushing up a little bit, but not particularly going for further captures, despite one actually going in their favour, and it now extending to 5 points difference.
He's trying to get the kill. Oh, stabs him with the knife. Gonna now move forward. Can he manage to make it in here? No man's land by the enemy goal. He's gonna go up top. I haven't seen that often this game, in fairness. Managed to get one. Gonna get the second. No. Gets shut down before he can do anything. 8-4 is now the score as one goes in against them.
Yeah, Broken Controller did manage to bring one back. It is still technically possible for them to win this, but they've really got to go all guns blazing, and we can see We Go in LA going extremely defensive. All three players, apart from Thinkable Bag, pretty much on top of that defense point.
Now is mathematically impossible for them to win this, unfortunately. They can only get 3 points in the last thing there, and it does seem like it's going to be We Are Going LA have taken one step closer to actually going to LA.
Yeah, well, let's see if they can live up to the name. I mean, there's a long road ahead of them and some really tough opposition as well, but they are going to secure this victory in convincing fashion. 3-0 here for this best of 5 series, and the 8-4 on the Blitz.
It is, and there we go. We can actually bring up the scoreboard there very briefly. Drains are 28-19. Savage 27-21. On the enemy team, it's kind of equal. I mean, Sam DM not having a good game, 13-24. Only got one capture as well, so he wasn't just running the objective. But there we go. It does seem We Are LA have taken down Broken Controllers 3-0.
Yeah, and that's a really positive start for them as well, going up against this particular team. And I've got to say, you know, every single game that we saw from them, whilst there was glimmers of hope for Broken Controller, they were all really going in We Go in LA's favour.
Yeah, like I said, it was just kind of, they just seemed to win the gunfights more consistently. People like Savage, Drainzer, they were just continuously making 2-3 pieces when they needed to, and that's just kind of why they couldn't come back into. You just saw Broken Controllers being shut down whenever they wanted to. The pressure was on them a lot more, and you know what, that kind of just indicative of the entire game. Absolutely.
Well, with that all done now, what we are going to do is cut to a quick commercial break and try and get straight back in the action with another best of 5 series, so don't go anywhere, guys.